What is up, YouTube? So check this out. I have a drinking horn filled to the brim with homemade blueberry wine. And that's tasty. It's the homemade wine where they use yeast and sugar and water to make it. Compliments to the chef who made this. It's a nice texture. I got 4 gallons of it fermenting in my apartment right now. And cheers to my homie Steve for bringing the gallon over too. The 4 gallons over yet.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah. I tried some of this wine on 420, and it was quite delicious. And I says to myself, I gotta get some more of this stuff.
Know anybody that wants to buy a 12-gauge shotgun?
A 12-gauge shotgun.
Yes.
Your pump shotgun?
Yes. 200 is what I want for it.
200. I might buy it from you. Having an extra shotgun wouldn't hurt.
Comes with 20 rounds. Well, 40 rounds actually. 2 boxes worth. So I believe it's well worth it.
Yeah. Okay, on this me. Awesome sauce. I hate being out of cigarettes though.
Well, you shared with me. I'm going to share with you, friend.
Right.
If you don't mind, I'd like to borrow that for a quick second.
This is what just not about the work.
Yes, folks, this is very good wine, home brewed, and
You say you know the buddy of yours that makes it.
yes, I was just over there. In fact,
Cool. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do what your buddy does because this is delicious.
YouTube videos, YouTube is the way to go.
Yep.
And
Making my own homemade wine.
for all the YouTube users out there, there's always somewhere, somehow to make something.
Exactly.
Even we're speaking of wine here, and wine is one of the things you can find how to make on YouTube.
He would be drinking some, but he's gotta drive here in a bit, so he's, you know what I'm saying? And he could have got popped with that, but he didn't. They let him off with a speeding ticket and driving without a seatbelt.
Paid that already.
Yeah, paid that already.
Got until the 3rd to do the other one. They said I didn't have enough for the other one, which kind of sucks.
But at least they know you're on top of your shit. You're not just gonna sit there and go la-di-da, lollygag about.
And then go to jail. That's one thing I don't want to do.
Right.
But I would love a sip, though.
Certainly.
To the YouTube people out there, the best homemade brew you can get around here in Casper.
Pretty much. And making your own homemade wine, perfectly legal if you're old enough to drink alcohol at least.
Right.
Like if the kids in junior high and high school don't wanna go through an older person to get alcohol, they try to make this shit themselves. You get caught up in that. That's minor in consumption. So, not really worth the risk,
And
homeboy.
juvenile time.
Yeah.
Not to mention some fines that your mother will have to pay. So keep that in mind.
Well, I'm pretty sure some people would be like, their mother wouldn't pay for it, the mother would make them pay for it, you know what I'm saying? But if I were to make my own homemade wine, I'd probably do the blueberry, the cherry, the peach, and the banana.
I tried some of his wild berry.
How was it?
Oh man, that shit was good.
Was it? I bet.
He said, "Here, take a snitch of this."
Right?
But you want some wine, the best thing to do is either brew it yourself or find somebody who does it. Sometimes you can get it. Sometimes you can get it for free, or sometimes you can get it for like $20 a gallon. That ain't actually bad. That's less than what you can pay for a bottle of Chardonnay.
Exactly. And you're using all natural organic fruit, which means it's probably a lot healthier for you than some of the store-bought shit.
Yes.
And you can make it stronger by making it age longer.
And folks, let it sit in a dark room. Do not, absolutely do not set it out in the sun, because it will turn to vinegar and explode. So be the words of the wise. That's a warning.
Yeah. Good to know, good to know. How to make a vinegar bomb. This is basically mead. And I like it, it's tasty.
He used a cook style, a bakery style, help me out here, what is that?
Pot. Pan.
No, he used a bakery style,
Oven.
the shit that you put in there to make it ferment.
Oh, yeast?
Yeast.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeast, sugar, and water.
Yeast, sugar, and water, and there's also another type of chemical compound that they add to it, but I'm not exactly sure what that specific type is. So you would have to,
whatever fruit you want to make it.
for you YouTube users, you would have to go out there. I'm pretty sure you already know this, but go out there and look on YouTube. That's the way to fly. You'll find all kinds of ways to make wine.
Oh yeah.
And of course, for the people who like it a little bit stronger, corn whiskey. Now, corn whiskey, you can make corn whiskey, you can make cantaloupe whiskey, you can make apple whiskey, you can make, let's see, what else? Banana whiskey. Now, that shit's delicious.
Yeah, make it some banana whiskey, that shit would be delicious. A bottle of that would get you all fuckered up.
A bottle of that's more or less like you'd be freaking dying after you drank that bottle. Because that's 200 proof.
Tastes so sweet. One sip, it's like, whoa, goddamn, that burns.
You smell it and be like, that smells pretty good. Ah!
One sip, ow, fuck, it burns. Yeah.
It burns, but I like it.
Exactly.
Well, my homeboy Joshua here is throwing this all out to you guys. The best blueberry wine made in Casper, Wyoming.
Hells to the yeah. And drinking mead out of a Viking horn of sorts seems oddly appropriate.
Well, it is plastic.
It's plastic, but
the real deal would have been made out of cow horn.
Yeah. And it says Das Horn on the side.
Or
like right here and right
bison horn.
Yeah. Well, if you can't get the real thing, it's the next best thing, I guess.
Well, if you ever want a real drinking flask, you better go out there and hunt yourself a bison.
I got a little shotgun. Make this happen. This is pop a fucking slug in his skull.
Yeah. And for you YouTube users out there, and right here locally in Casper, I have a nice Asus laptop for sale for $200. You can call me at the number that I'm about ready to provide to you. It's 797-3362, and that is area code 1307. So
do not call to fuck with him and shit. If they do, I apologize. People that stalk me on YouTube are weird.
So,
But then again, this guy's weirder, so you never know.
So, please, no low balls. Absolutely not.
Right.
I'm trying to make it down to Phoenix in December, and the guy that's selling me the truck needs $400 down because he has land payments.
Well, I got a car I'm saving up for, so I know how that goes. I need to start saving up for it. It's like $2,300. And then how much would that cost to ship to Casper? From like a 9-hour and day drive.
Depending on how much is the guy willing to bring it to you?
I think they could work something out.
I would say just give him like $300, $400 in gas. That's probably work something out with you.
Yeah. The cars may cost a lot more than certain things, YouTube, but you want to boost your sex appeal with the ladies, you get a kick-ass car.
Especially if it's a Toyota Supra. Hoorah!
Oh yeah. The car I want to get's going to need some work, but it's a worthy investment because it's a cool car.
That would be a good investment. What type of car is it?
1950s car.
Is it like a 57 Chevy?
50 Studebaker.
Ooh, those are nice.
50 Studebaker Commander, yep.
I'm going to have to move this over here because it's like choking me out over here, but
that's alright.
It's bad enough I smoke. Smells good though. I got to give you props on that, Mr. Josh, man.
I got the incense at the Wonder Magic Shop.
It is the Joshinita.
Joshinita, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper now. I hope you left enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and rip out your goddamn spine.
Now, before I start saving up for the car, I got to get my driver's license. And then once I get my driver's license, then I can start saving up for it.
Heck yeah. Well, it is.
And the driver's license is going to cost me $20. Which that ain't bad, you know. Go in there, take the test, do a little bit of driving. And I wouldn't go in there wasted, obviously. That'd be stupid. But go in there sober, ready to study, you know what I'm saying? Ready to do what you gotta do.
You're already starting to stutter. It's working on you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, here's a fine example right here.
Of what?
Somebody getting really fucked up off of some good Casper-made wine.
Indeed. Indeed.
Especially when it's on YouTube. YouTube is a good source for any and all information, except for some information. I mean, some information you don't really find on YouTube anymore.
Right, right.
Some really good stuff there now.
Yes, indeed. And the horn comes with a little stand. Sits up there nice and discreet like. Now it seems how you gave me a cigarette, I can roll you one if you like.
Oh, you're alright. I got plenty. I got another pack in my pocket.
Alright.
Since you gave me some cigarettes, you know, I had no problem giving you some. But I think we'd probably be going to a commercial break there, and come back to you in a few there, YouTube, and we will tell you more about this delicious wine.
Oh yeah, I gotta grab my cigarette making papers. Roll me a cigarette.
It's always the best thing to have a good tobacco cigarette right after a good glass of wine.
Oh yes.
Makes the flavor just intertwine just perfectly.
Indeed.
May I borrow your flame there?
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one, YouTube. Doing a homemade wine review. Deuces.
See ya.